Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So we're just leaving Fort Lauderdale here. That dock is doing absolutely nothing now. This is one of our two food trains. I actually had to double it, put a second train on, delivering food from way down there. And all of it seems to be working pretty well at the moment. So today, we're actually going to move on a bit. What I want to do is connect Los Angeles to Centennial. So we're going to run a line between these two locations. But Centennial needs building supplies. We have building supplies at a quarry right here. So we're going to include that in the mix here. And then we might also do something else, depending on how much time we have. So let's go ahead and start, first of all. Well, let's give away things a little bit. We're going to start with a passenger. There, auto, whatever, place roofs, Caternary, no. Although we do have an electric train right now. And it is the fastest and most powerful train we have. But I don't think I'm going to use it right at this moment. Okay, so I want to place this right here, I think. And we're going to go ahead and put a road on here. Let's see, we want highways. Our highways are still dirt roads. It is, what, 1922. Okay, I guess we'll run this all the way up to here. And what, down to here? Just to connect it into the road. Then we can run this one, that short little hop over to that. And get rid of that little nub. Okay, so we're connected to the quarry, which is something we want. So now we've got this. Now we need to add to it. So we're going to need pass-through tracks. Are we going to need pass-through tracks? I don't think so. Come to think of it, I don't think we're going to need pass-through tracks at all. Because trains are going to be stopping here. Well, no, the freight train will be passing through. Let's put pass-through tracks on it anyways, just to be safe. Okay. Nope. There we go. Oh, we got new platforms. Okay, so there's our freight for that, and then we're going to want one more freight, which we can just place on the outside here for construction supplies. And I think that should work. Let's go ahead and add some cargo buildings, which I'm going to place over here. Like that. Yeah, it's not a lot. If we need to add more later on, we can add more later on. Why don't you extend those roads? If you say so, Growler, we'll extend the roads over to connect to them. There. Okay, that all looks good. Now, let's go ahead and place freight station. Actually, do we have the bulk loading station yet? No, we don't. I really want that bulk loading station. I hope I didn't remove it by accident. Alright. So we're going to leave all of it the same, I think. Really. And this is not going to go too well here. I've got to line this up, but I need to put it back far enough where my road and stuff. Why don't I lower this end of it? That'll make things a little easier. Then we'll see if I can... Yeah, I did not get this properly placed. You know what? I'll just do it over again. Okay. There. Good enough. You know, I'm going to have to redo this road here. So we'll do this. We're going to flatten it all the way across there. We'll flatten it this direction too. And then we'll work out what we're doing with that later. Yeah, roads aren't important, just train tracks. That's not really what I said, Growler, but you're pretty close there. For the moment, roads are not important. Okay, I put the road back. Do you feel happier? Yep, Growler's a lot happier now. Growler's just delighted with the idea of having roads back. Shut up. Let's use one of these sheds. I like it. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and set this one up, excuse me, and get it running. Down to here. And you are going to be actually picking up here. I'll get that backwards. Picking up here, and this is going to be Centennial Construction Plant. And Los Angeles... let's just put quarry station. There we go. And this will be the Centennial Construction. Actually, you know what? No, this should be the Los Angeles quarry rate. You know, I wonder if I should have... I might put a second platform on here once we have the line set up and run the building supply straight out of here instead of running it back to here. And then this will just be the quarry line. Let's build it with that in mind for now. Yeah, I know I'll have to redo things a bit. Did I put electric on there? So you know what, we could actually just go ahead and electrify all of that. There we go. And we can use the... Oh, wait. Yep, missed that. Then we can just use our new electric locomotive for this. I don't know if it's really necessary, but... Ooh, we got these new hoppers. They're much faster, which is sort of pointless, really. Let's use this one. And I don't know how long it... Let's make it 236. And we'll find Los Angeles here. Quarry freight right there. Which I should have made gray. That way I would have known it was quarry freight. There. Okay. So now we'll let it do its thing. This should have stone building up. Yep. Not building up very fast, but it is building up. Okay, so now let's go ahead and redo this station entirely because I'm an idiot. Growler's glad you can finally admit to all of that. Shush, you. Come on, get out of my way here. I'm going to pause this. Yes, I put this all in without any thought to the fact that I was eventually going to want to connect Centennial. Okay. So now I'm going to have to undo all of this because this isn't going to need to be the pass-through anymore. I'm going to have to push the pass-through further out. Okay. Yeah, I basically had to completely redo that because I wanted new... Oh, put the wrong stupid roofs on here. I I wanted to put all the new stuff in, and thank you, autosave. There we go. There's the new roofs. There we go. That's better. Yeah, but now all of this stuff is in the wrong place. So we're going to have to cut this back far enough to bring it to the right place. We're not going to mention this, Growler. Yeah, but you completely boned that. just hush. I did not accidentally forget to put on a train for that. Oh dear. So that probably was hampering the growth of our machines thing, because yes, I know I just said I wasn't going to mention it, but I did indeed forget to put a train on the Los Angeles City Freight. So nothing was going out from Los Angeles. Machines were coming in, but nothing was going out. That there. And I need to go ahead and do this one too. Go ahead and do it this way. Good enough. Go ahead and do that. And swap that onto there. And there we go. And you're going to sit there and wait because there's a train in your way. Okay, so this is all set back up, but now we have a place to put on our lines for this. So, oh, did I do that straight? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Now, let's go ahead and grab some tracks. And we're going to run these all the way over to... Nope, come on. Slow down. There we go. Over to about there, I guess. Oh, we cut through that instead of tunneling. That's nice. Usually I have to put up with stuff being tunneled. Alright. And grab the other one here. There we go. Don't know why it didn't want to attach properly. And then here we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. Okay, so that's connected there. Now, I think we're going to need to get rid of that. And actually, no, we already have a curve here, so we're sort of going to have to keep the curve. So we'll see how we can do with it. Boy, that really cuts to that hill. And we'll put a diamond switch right here, if it'll let us. We'll see. How about that? Now I just need signals. Did pretty good. I don't want one there. We'll put one here. There. We'll come back here and place one right here. And we'll get rid of this one. Okay. So we've got everything going to here. Now we just need to get it going over to here. So the question is, where do we want to put this? Okay, we're going to use this. And I think that is, yeah, that's straight north-south. Let's go ahead and we'll put this over here ways. It's going to be a little strange, but it'll work. Boy, okay, let's just put it right here. Back to city streets. We'll put a wide street here. And I don't want it curved. It will be really screwed up because this is not where I wanted it to be. Here, let's do this. Get rid of that. We nixed one house, no big deal. There we go. Ways. Then we can go ahead and run these things into here. Run this into here. I have no idea why there's one little short road right there. And then here we can do this. Actually, let's have it turn there and be more parallel with the other stuff. Okay. So that's all set. Now we just need to put on a freight platform. Okay, now that that is there, let's run this out of here. Oh, this road is going to be in the way too. It is going to have to run some different direction. That is definitely not going to work. I actually don't even need it connected to that side there because I'm doing it on this side. All right. Actually, first, let's go ahead and flatten this. Make sure we got that nice and neat. Why does it not want to snap to the end today? It did that with the other one too. It didn't want to snap. There we go. It worked that time. Okay, we'll go that. And I don't even know what it was trying to do there. There we go. Double slip it. Now, we can go ahead and just grab this and run it clear over to here. Running across a couple of roads, and we'll just go ahead and stop right there. You ran it way too far. No, because I'm not going to... I'm going to do things a little different here, Growler. We're going to... Well, not different. We've done this before, but I just want to make sure that we can get a nice smooth curve. Beautiful. Okay, now. Yeah, so we need to probably hit right about here. That should be where it is, since we should have it nice and neatly at a 90-degree angle. That is not a very good curve. And I hate the text in the way. Telling me the cost and length. Can't we put that someplace else instead of right in the way there? I hate how much it's slowing it down, but I don't think we really have any choice. It is what it is. Now we can go ahead and get rid of this extra. How does that look? It looks okay. It will do. Now, before we do anything else, this guy here, add another track on. Nope, no. Oh, why did I miss twice? I'm going to have to add another. Or I'm going to have to move the shed. Alright, so now Let's go ahead and grab this. Come out of here. And that's actually just about perfect. Why doesn't it like it? That's the question. There we go. Okay. And we'll go ahead and double track this just to keep the speed going. I doubt we'll ever need more than one train on here, but there we go. We'll have what we need to put another train on there if it happens. All right. Now, let's put signals on. Okay, all of this is on now. Let's get some routes created. We're going to go from here. Oh, I forgot to change that to here. And this will be not Centennial Annex. This is just Centennial. And you will wait until full. And this will be the Centennial Construction Freight. Yeah, and I forgot I needed to fix that. So we'll just do this and this. And then put the shed at the end of it. There. And here we're going to use a regular freight train. And we'll put 5, or freight locomotive, and then put 5 of those on there. Centennial, we already passed it. There. All right, cool. Oh, did I set him to wait until full? Yes, I did. Okay. All right, so that's all set up. Now we need a passenger route that goes between the two. So we're going to go from here. We're going to stop here. Then we're going to go here. Then we're going to stop there on the way back. And this is Centennial, not Centennial Annex. Oh, and... Oops, did I set that to stop at the... Yeah, I did. Los Angeles... I know this will make Core happy. There we go. So this is the Los Angeles to Centennial passenger service. Okay, and I don't have sheds anywhere except here. Well, that can get on there, so I guess that's what we'll use. Oh, dear. We'll just put 4 on there to start off. Los Angeles to Centennial. There we go. Now, yeah, we really don't have any need to stop here for freight anymore since I'm running the building supplies clear over to there. We don't need any of those yet, so let's just do this. New line. We're gonna go from there just to there. Originally I was gonna bring the building supplies back here and then the freight train could stop and pick them up, but this is the Los Angeles to, darn it, Centennial City Freight. And let's see. That. For now, I'm just going to do that. And we'll see how it goes. There. Cool. Oh, and you're just going to... Yeah, you're just going to sit there because you're in the way for everybody. Can you just go? Just go. No, not that way. There. Now he's going to Centennial. Now the other 2 trains can get out. All right. So the last step of all of this was my intention to put in a passenger airfield right here. And I think that's going to work pretty much perfectly. It doesn't need lights or anything. All right. And then, do I really want to come clear up here for it? I suppose I will. And we'll put it, can I reverse this? It has to go this way, huh? Oh, I can put it right here. Let's pause this for a minute. Take that off. And we'll put the air filter right here. But wow, there is... I don't have any stuff reasonably close. The closest thing I have is that there. I guess it reaches, but people are going to be walking away. All right, so we're going to make this from here all the way down to, where are we here? And this is going to be Alex Angeles Regional Airfield. Oh wait, no, Regional Air Service. This is the route, not the... There. And let's see, what do we got here? We got... That's a cargo plane. This is our only passenger plane. Capacity 3 people. You know what? Let's put 5 of them on here. And we'll just let it go and see how it does. Yes, I did notice the mistake I'd made putting boxcars on here. But I also realized that none of those building supplies were going to get any further than Centennial because I didn't have my intercity trains set up to carry building supplies either. So I redid all of those trains except the one going up to, what is this, clear up here? Alexandria, because they don't need any building supplies yet. But yeah, now I've got a bunch of trains capable of carrying building supplies and not really carrying any yet. So I have an idea here to sort of improve things. I'm going to pause this for a second. We don't really need this road. I'm going to get rid of it. Then we're going to edit this. So we don't really need the... I guess I better put some sort of freight buildings on here. So we'll put them down. Ooh, that's not going to fit. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to put an additional track right here. Actually, I wonder if I can get another one there. That's actually a good idea. I'm going to do that. I'm not sure how I'm going to get away with it, but and you're going to get new platforms, even though the rest of it is old platforms. So we're going to do this. It's going to really turn this into more of a shunter over here than anything else. I think we're going to run this to here. And then we'll run it straight down onto that one. Too much slope. Okay. How about like that then? That's better. Sort of messes... Well, no, it doesn't, because it looks like that's the shipping channel there. Not that we're really doing anything with shipping there. Okay, and then you, building supplies. We are going to go ahead and stop running you to Augusta. Instead, run you right over here. So he's not going to be going very far. We'll probably be able to adjust that, make it smaller or something later. I'm not going to worry about that right now. These trucks will be able to disappear. But that will get one train off from this long route here and put all of the building supplies onto these trains. So that's going to make it a little bit more efficient. Let's see. Yeah, you don't need building supplies yet. You don't need building supplies yet. So really, I didn't need to put them on here either. I should probably take those back off for now. It's just down here where we need them. Actually, Los Angeles doesn't use it either. It's just going to be passing through there. All right. What are you? You are my passenger train. Let's hop on here. Let's see what we got. We got 59 passengers going to Centennial. That's not bad. Not too bad considering how short a time it's actually been running. Now, I'm willing to bet our airplanes don't have anything on them yet. Let's see if our airplane people actually, or if anybody on the train actually gets off here at the airfield. Or gets on, for that matter. Let's come over to this side. And get down a little bit lower, that way we can see the platform. I think I see an airplane out there. No, there's another one coming in. How about that? I am not seeing anyone on the platform here. We can hear the airport terminal making their announcements over the tannoy. Oh, hey, one guy using the airplanes. You are probably very rich. We had one person get on and one person get off, it looks like. Because we stayed at 59 passengers on board, even though we had one guy get on. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Do I have somebody walking across the street here? I see no people. I think that might have just been an illusory person. Oh well, not a big deal. It'll take time for this traffic to get going. What's it look like inside of this thing? They keep updating these models. I had, I think, 6 more models that got updated today. That is a very cut-off looking tail. But it is a thick rudder. Look at how deep that rudder is. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. Hope the video turned out okay. I know at one point I was talking and then looked and saw I hadn't hit record. But it was just one little piece, so hopefully it wasn't terribly important. We'll see when I get into editing. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.